Are you struggling to gather all remote repositories for your Maven project hierarchy? You're not alone. This is a common challenge for many developers. Today, we will explore how to effectively retrieve all remote repositories from your Maven setup. I completely understand how frustrating it can be when you're trying to manage multiple repositories, especially when they are scattered across various projects. It can feel like a never-ending puzzle, right? You're definitely in the right place to find a solution. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, how can I get all remote repositories of a Maven project hierarchy? They mentioned using a settings file to redirect access to an Artifactory instance, but found it cumbersome to add extra remote repositories. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So what's the issue here? The user is trying to add remote repositories specified by their project and its child projects to Artifactory. The current method they use is not very efficient, especially when dealing with variable URLs and duplicates. Let's break down the problem and find a better way. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a powerful tip that can streamline your repository management process significantly. To begin solving the user's issue, we need to create a script that will search through all the project directories for the pom.xml files. This will allow us to extract the repository information from each file. Next, the user should modify the script to extract the repository URLs. This can be done by using a combination of grep commands to filter out the relevant lines. To avoid duplicates, the user can pipe the output to the sort command with the unique option. This will ensure that only unique repository URLs are listed. Finally, the user can redirect the output to a file. This file can then be used to update the Artifactory instance with all the necessary remote repositories. Fun fact, did you know that Maven was originally created to simplify the build process for Java projects? It has evolved significantly since then, but the core idea remains the same, making life easier for developers. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by a user involves two main steps. First, generate the effective POMs using the command mv-help effective-pom output equals effective-pom.xml. This command creates an XML file that includes all resolved POMs. Next, parse the resulting XML file to gather the repositories. This can be done with a Python script named gatherrepos.py. The script extracts repository information and outputs it in a structured format. Finally, make the script executable and run it to repositories. Use the commands chmod x gatherrepos.py followed by gather-repos.py. Here's that powerful tip I promised. Regularly update your Maven settings and keep your project structure organized. This will save you a lot of time and headaches in the long run. And there you have it. You now have the tools to effectively gather all remote repositories in your Maven project hierarchy. Remember, keeping your setup organized is key. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and don't miss our next video, where we dive deeper into Maven best practices.